Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, why did I feel like I was about to have like a like a forgetful moment there? Guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I pray that everybody had a great week. As for moi, I must say your girl is doing good. Your girl is on schedule, guys. A schedule is meeting schedules and meeting deadlines for me is it's I don't want to say it's next out. It's very delightful. But anyway, guys, welcome back. Today, let's just get back into it. It is the sun right now is in Cancer. The sun right now is in Cancer, so I'm actually excited about that. I mean, I know Gemini was just last month, but this Cancer energy, I'm feeling the vibe. So shout out to all my Cancers out there. Okay, so right now the sun is in Cancer. Right now the moon is in Leo. Then the moon will be moving into Virgo. And that's Wednesday the 13th. Okay, and it's so funny because my ephemeris has like both time zones in terms of the moon. So at first I was like 14th, that's a whole nother situation, but the 13th it will be already in Virgo, the moon that is. Then the moon will be moving into Libra, which is Friday the 16th. The true node is in retrograde in Gemini, but it will be going direct Friday the 16th. Okay, excuse me. Mercury is in Gemini, but will be moving into Cancer Monday the 12th. And then we have Venus in Leo. Okay, and then we have Mars in Leo. We have Ceres in Taurus, Jupiter in Pisces, which is in retrograde right now. Saturn is in Aquarius, also in retrograde. We have Neptune in Taurus, and then we have Pluto in Pisces, which is also in retrograde. Guys, I felt like that was heavy. It was a little heavy for me, and I'm going to get into why. So right off the cuff, what really stuck out to me is this Leo energy that has been creeping upon us since Cancer came into effect. Like, honestly, with these retrogrades, it just is feeling like I always say, when planets are in retrograde, it appears for the planets to be going backwards, right? So I believe, because I have definitely been feeling it myself, I feel like we're light years ahead and we don't really realize it. Because with this Venus being in Leo and Mars being in Leo, these retrogrades, yes, Pluto being in retrograde in Pisces is a very, very big thing. Pisces is a very spiritual sign, spiritual type of energy where you are going to have, in my humble opinion, definitely we've been having a lot of nostalgic moments. It has been so many things changed, even down to, your normal things. Last year was just like a no man's land for everybody, for the whole entire world as a collective, right? So think about it. As a collective, we're also receiving similar downloads. Now, yeah, I may be more how can I say, sensitive to these downloads because it's part of my practice. I actually sit down and make time to receive these particular messages. I study, right? I'm always studying. So yeah, for me, it appears to be it comes easier. But we all have this gift. Every single one of us came from the divine energy. So with saying that, we have the power within us. The thing is, we have a lot of distractions that is pulling us left and right, where our third eye, our higher chakra within ourselves, although we feel the spiritual imbalance, we don't really take the time out, okay? Because I know I didn't, okay? You don't really take the time out because that's not in the forefront. What's in the forefront is to obtain possessions or have a certain type of gratitude for meeting a particular goal, right? So it does feel like we are further on in our endeavors than not. Think about it. You try to, you're learning something, and then next thing you know, it kind of just clicks, and you kind of feel like somewhere in the middle of it, you kind of feel like, why I feel like I already know this, why I feel like I could have been already did this is it, in our minds. Again, Pluto being in retrograde in Pisces, nostalgia in our minds, we are revisiting old carnations of ourselves, but yet we have lived many lives, even in these bodies. You weren't brought up as an adult. You were a baby at one point. You had many lives to get to the point that you are. So it's safe to say that even in another past life, because I truly believe that, I truly believe in past lives. I truly believe that the energies, us being in this body is not our first time in a rodeo show. The creator would not take the time to create such an essence within ourselves and to be like, okay, well, that was good. No, we are all going through in a different state of time. But anyway, with Mars being in Leo as well this week, I am feeling very energetic. I feel extremely excited about that, because Mars is all about, let's get this shit done. Let's go. Let's get it let's have it happening. And I would say to anybody to really use that energy. Mars is in Leo right now as a stand. That's fire energy as well. Guys, even down to, this might sound corny, but like even down to going out for walks. Okay, go out for a walk, go outside. I know for me, I'm always, as much as I love nature, I'm always reminding myself to go outside, let's go for a walk. So what I do, because I'm not a child, I could just like run outside. None of us are, right? Well, shout out to those who can, because sometimes I can't, right? And I'm sure I pray that you can too. But I use my errands as an endeavor. So what I would say to myself, if possible, and the weather permits, I'll walk to my local park. I'll go sit down over there. I go to where the forest is, and I just sit there, and I'm blessed to have that kind of greenery around me. So I use it for my embetterment, right? I sit there, I take in that energy. I allow myself to feel a sense of gratitude, right? And then afterwards, I'll go pick up and do what I have to do. So I got it all good. So by the time I come back inside, basically, I said all that to say this. By the time I come back inside to do the very work that is either waiting for me or something else personal in my life that needs my personal attention, I feel good. I feel energized. I feel refreshed, because I'm not just coming from a space of, yes, you already know, girl. Meditation is extremely important in nature. You always hear this subject saying, when you come outside, go outside, get some fresh air. You'll feel better when you come back in. And I remember I used to be like, but everything I'm saying to you guys, each and every one of you already know. It's already in your download. It's already in your existence. And that goes back to when I was saying about when you learning something and then you take the time out and then you find yourself like grasping into that information. It's remarkable. I'm going to share something with you. Your girl has been like really stepping up her game in terms of her nutrition. Okay. So anyway, to make a long story short, I made black eyed peas. I was one of the dishes. I'm getting my mouth is watering as I speak, right? I made some black eyed peas, and before I came to do this live with you guys, I always sit with self, and I was doing some reflecting, and I remember even when I was putting it together, and when I was adding the seasoning, and I was chopping it up, and I was making sure this, because I soaked the beans last night so they could be good and tender, enough so they could cook the way I needed them to cook at a certain time, and the seasoning and the ginger, and I just felt really, really good. I just felt really, really good the whole time I was making it, right? So anyway, I go back to say this. If I keep looking down, it's because I have my notes. But to go back to what I was saying, when I was sitting down with self, I realized, it came upon me how extremely gratifying it was to make that meal. And I was coming from a place like, why was I drawn to black eyed peas? Because I go through these stages of like, you know what, I want this. Not so much like I got a taste for this. It's like something to say, grab this. So that pretty much is what happens when I went food shopping the other day. So I pick up the black eyed peas. I said I'm gonna make those Sunday. Make it Sunday, right? To make a long story short, I was looking them up. I was looking up what is the properties energetically, okay? What is the magical properties of black eyed peas? I learned so much, which is I'm not gonna put it on here because I'm working on some things, and that definitely is gonna be an upcoming topic. You heard it here first. But I will say prosperity, abundance, okay? I was like, good luck. And I was like, and it's a southern dish that is actually honestly American dish, southern's for real, southerners for real, but Americans has adopted it. It was said in, I forget what war it was, but all they had what held the regime down is some black eyed peas. Go figure. They didn't have anything else, and that took a energy of its own in terms of prosperity and good luck and substance and life. Do you see what I'm just did you see how that all unfolded, guys? So I say this all to say, allow yourself the space to do things and create things. If that making any sense, leave a comment down below, okay? If I'm making any sense, give yourself the space to grab onto things, implement new things, or release things that no longer serve you. Go back into, again, Pluto in Pisces. And the reason why I keep bringing up Pluto in Pisces, because Pluto is the planet of destruction and rebirth, okay? So allowing yourself the space this week to like get into your nostalgic moments, and then you realize the growth, guys. The growth, that's basically what I'm really trying to bring to you guys. The growth that has been happening. We are in what today is the 11th of July. How did we get, what's been going on? And I really feel like the reason why this energy is particularly intense is because of all the retrogrades we have. Think about it. We got all these planets. Okay, down. Let's go down the river. Jupiter is in Aquarius. Jupiter is in retrograde in Pisces. Okay, you have Saturn in retrograde in Aquarius, right? Then you have Pluto that is in retrograde in Pisces, right? Then you got the true node again in retrograde in Gemini, but that will be going direct this Friday the 16th, just in case I didn't mention that. That's a lot of retrogrades happening. That's a lot of energy that's like saying, no, we're not moving forward yet. We're not moving forward yet. Even in the sense of, you may even be feeling a little more like, how can I say, lethargic in a sense. Yes, especially for the people in the northern hemisphere, because it is warm, and you know, when you hot or when you too cold, you feel like you just want to like, right? But it's more or less, I feel like, of a hibernation, more or less the type of lethargic that you would kind of feel in the winter month, in the darker halves of the year, right? This is what I've been, I don't know, I feel a little dips and dives within that particular energy, and I particularly believe it's because of all the retrogrades that we have going on with that energy that's constantly making you feel like you're going backwards instead of moving forward. But yet and still, thank you God, every day we're waking up, we're pushing through, we're achieving, we're creating, but yet this energy makes us feel like we're not doing anything. So that's why when you do actually pick up the baton, right, you go back, you're like, oh, I forgot I was going to do this, or you know what, I found something. Like me, I'm going to, I find this kit. Oh my God, guys, I find this kit that will allow me to make my own lip balm. Don't even ask me how long I had this kit, okay? It was wrapped up really nice. That's how I am. I get a hankering to buy something, I buy it. I don't even, who knows when I'm gonna touch it. But when the right time comes, I always have what I need. Let's just put it like that. Thank you, Creator. So this Sunday, I said to myself, I'm in a creative mood, but I was already in that mood, but I didn't want to do anything. I try to, I try to shift change, and I will definitely give that as an example. I try to shift change, regardless of what the energy is going on. If I feel in my spirit that I need something different or I need something new, I just tweak something. I add something to my day, or I omit something from the day, and which allows me to be in a refreshing state. You know what I'm saying? Within myself, guys, it's all about creating your own experience. That's another thing. With these retrogrades going back, and especially with Venus being in Leo, although these retrogrades are happening, right? Venus is all about good luck, beauty, sensuality, adoring oneself, adoring one's home in any shape, form, a style that you see fit. It could be cooking a different way. It could be using a perfume that you haven't used for a long time. Me personally, I'm an oil person, but that's just me. Um, but creating from a space of, with this Venus in Leo, let me just finish that thought. With this Venus in Leo, because Venus is such a luxurious type of energy, and in Leo, okay, Leos don't sneeze at luxury, guys, luxury as well. That energy combined along with fire energy, that is a place of passion. That is a place of sensuality. Adorn yourself. Allow yourself, especially for my ladies out here. I understand we got our heads down. We're looking, we're creating, we're building, we're cleaning, we're multiplying in every which way. But I really believe, and I understand, especially for the ones that with little kids, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. I do understand that. I have done that. But I can tell you, as a person, of a mother of a 30-year-old, okay, you gotta make time. You got to make time. It's not something that's going to fall on your lap. It would be nice if it did, trust me, but it's not. You have to make time. When your kids are in the bathtub and you got the door open, you got your, you getting yourself together, you putting your out, whatever you doing for yourself, you're eating a little something, you taking a little tea for yourself while you on the lookout. And I'm not saying that you don't, but this is something that has to be consistent in your life in order for you to come from a beautiful resonating state for yourself. Because a lot of times we get burnt out because we don't do those things for ourselves. The simple things: go out for a walk, take a bubble bath, wash your hair. Okay, I just washed my hair. Okay, feels good. We have to constantly work on our ability to feel good, because when you come and you bring that feel good energy from the gut, from within, it's just going to exude. It's just going to come out to everybody that's around you, everybody that listens to you, everybody that sees you, right? And that's a win-win situation, as I always love to say, for the both of us, for all parties that's being connected. So with these energies, especially again with Mars being in Leo, again, fire energy, getting it forward. What I will leave you with, guys, is that with Mars being in Leo, that's passion upon passion. Mars is a fire, really, like, let's just go forward type of energy. Like, I got, like, Mars is who you want in the forefront if there was a war, because Mars can be a captain. Well, for me, Mars is more like, no, I wouldn't say Mars is a captain. I would say Mars is more of the front line, with the shield, with the javelin, ready to go to war, right? And then you got Leo, fire. Okay, Leo is ruled by the sun. Again, using that energy for your embedment, guys. Going outside, using that time to say thank you. Give thanks to the Creator. Give thanks that you were able to go outside and go for a walk. Give thanks that you are able to receive water, right? There's somebody right now in the hospital that's not able to do it like that. Okay, I'm not trying to, be a Debbie Downer, but I just want to really drive home how blessed and how abundant you are. You are rich. You are rich. Okay, I will share this with you, and then I'm gonna leave y'all not too soon. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm vegan, okay, because I'm not gonna say that I'll never eat fish, you know, and all of that and type of stuff. I'm not personally, the labels can miss me. Again, for me, I am more of a person that really works for my spirit. I'm a holistic eater, to be at that. To be honest, to piggyback on a black eyed peas, that's what happened to me. I allow my spirit to guide me. And when I was turning 48, which was just last month, but a couple of, I want to say a couple of weeks, my stomach just went crazy. I don't even know what happened. Okay, but what I did know, I had to make some personal healthy choices for myself, and I had to relearn again, retrogrades. I had to go back and reassess and learn again how to eat. I went through that about 10 years ago when I stopped eating meat. Another decade. Okay, I'm closer to 50 than 40. Okay, boo, so what you thought? Okay, right, my mortality came knocking at the door. Okay, so I had to make some changes for me, for myself. And somebody asked me the other day, like, how do you do it? How do you change just like that? And you know, I really wish the one answer I could find, because it's something I can't even explain. I've always been like that. But what I will, but in saying that, I lack in other areas, as we all do, right? Which I'm working on, right? What I will say about that is I always say you can do anything. It depends on how much you want it. For me, feeling good, feeling good in my body, feeling good in my spirit, that's 100 for me. So whatever gotta go, and I love desserts. Okay, so we gotta make room, right? So, but for real, for me, being strong and healthy in my body, that's number one. That has always been a number one. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm on some like, oh my God, I'm not gonna do this, because I love to eat and I love good stuff, right? But I feel like this: if during the week, 90% of the times, you're eating great, you're eating good, you're going with the vibes, right? You go hang out, you go do a little stuff, a little extra that you normally don't do or whatever on a situation, you don't fall too hard. You don't fall too hard and scared. I love to make way for the times that I'm not, because I'm not always tip. But in saying that, girl and guys, I have been really working on my eating habits, and it has really ignited my energy. It has really put a different light, a different type of love in my step. I got a little extra love in my step. You would have thought that, you know, your girl had like a little time on a night, okay? But that's what the food is giving. It's orgasmic. Okay, basically, we are all grown-ups here. Okay, it's orgasmic. When I sit there and I chop up the stuff, and when I look at the colors and I put it together, and I stir that cauldron, right? There's a sense of gratification, more or less so, that I am so grateful that I have the means to be able to do that for myself. Because trust me, I was a teenage mother, and it was hard. It was hard, and I'm blessed that I was able to provide for my son the way I was able, and myself, right? But it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And eating healthy and making healthy choices, you know, it's hard. It is hard. People say it's not hard. It's another language that you have to, especially different cultures. You know, I'm Caribbean, so, you know, you want your certain things or whatever the situation is. But I will say, once you learn and educate yourself, it's nothing that you can't do. Guys, I love you guys so much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time your girl uploads a video. Be sure to hit me up on Instagram. Let me know that you came from the YouTube family, okay? And let me know what you thought about this video. Be sure to share this video as well. And also, thank you, my love. And also, be sure to check out my podcast. It goes live every Thursday. Every Thursday, there's a new episode where I go deep, okay? Check out 62, episode 62 that just went up this Thursday that just passed, because, guys, like, when I tell you Spirit tells you to open your mouth, and I'm here to give the energy, because I feel like if I help even one person, I have done my job. So be sure again to share this message if this put a smile on your face in just a least. Guys, I pray most importantly that y'all have a blessed week. I pray that y'all stay hydrated. I pray that y'all stay safe and beautiful and sexy and vibrant. Did you see how I talk so fast sometimes it gets... Anyway, guys, I love you and have a blessed week. Bye.